Hi, good evening, everybody. This is Andrew from How to Sell Online Limited coming out to you with another quick video. Another quick training exercise, I should say. Now, as you know, at the moment in time, we have got an awful lot going on in the internet arena, and it is vital that you guys get ahead of the game so that you don't end up in the sort of trouble that a lot of other people end up in. And that is really a major problem for a lot of people um, out there, because they're finding they're not getting their sales, they're not getting things moving forward. Things aren't happening for them in the way that they would like them to. And some people are actually losing money rather than making money. And that is a little bit of a problem. So there we go. Well, I'm going to kick off by swapping over my screen now, and I'm going to show you something quite amusing because I actually quite like this. Now, also during this broadcast, if you look on the right-hand side of your screen, you will have a chat button. You can enable that chat button and you can send in a message at any time to me so that I can pick up with any of your questions. And any questions that come through, I will obviously reply during the course of this actual webinar itself. So here we go. I'm just going to give you a short extract. Now, we're coming up to a peak selling season, and you need to be fully focused on any peak season on what is going to happen with your deliveries to your customers, because it's one of the things that can go dramatically wrong. Have a look at this. What a throw! And again, hey, there he goes. That is my breakable package being delivered to me. How brilliant is that? Good old Yodel self-employed drivers. Thanks, Yodel. That says it all. And I'm going to give you another one as well to have a look at. I just love these, and I start these off purely so that you can get the idea of what sometimes we in this trade have to contend with in trying to move things forward. So have a look at this one. This is another nice one. Oh, I'll just drop that and it can bounce off your letterbox. Isn't that brilliant? Good old Yodel again. Now you might think I'm picking on Yodel. Well, yes, I am, because that is the one company we had quite a lot of problems with for this type of delivery. So you need to understand you're going into a peak season. You are going to be selling product to customers. Customers want them delivered, and they want them to be delivered nice and safely. The best bit on this particular guy here, he's thrown it over the fence. He's scanned the piece of paper, and now he's putting a note in the letterbox to say that he's put the item in a safe place over the fence. Eh? How brilliant is that? And these drivers are just superb. And here's another quick one. And again, this will be a Yodel agent who will have been delivering this. So what you have to remember in the world of deliveries at the moment, and the reason I'm starting with this is because I want you to understand what happens when your product leaves. If you run a warehouse, if you run a business, as I have, 13 employees in a warehouse, we take time, trouble, and effort to make sure everything's packaged correctly, and when it gets to the end user customer, that the end user customer is going to be really happy because they've got a delivery of a item that is in perfect condition. The last thing we want to be doing is chasing the companies for credits and refunds and damages, especially when they're going to deny that they did anything like this. It just leaves a bitter taste. But have a look at this guy. This is a self-employed guy delivering with his own vehicle. They get paid on how many deliveries they make in a day, and if they don't make enough deliveries, guess what? They don't get enough money to cover whatever it is they've been doing with their fuel. So have a look at this one. This guy doesn't even leave a card. throw it over the roll, turn around, and I'm off. You know, how great is that? Do you want your products being delivered like that? That is the question. So look at your delivery methods. One of the top tips, there you go, the chappie is in the corner here, picking up the actual item, having a look at the box. So think about how you want your items to be delivered to your customer. It is vitally important that you have good deliveries to your customers and that your customers are happy with those deliveries, because if they're not, in all fairness, what are you in business for? You know, that is one of the questions you've got to ask yourself. So there we are. Now, during this time of the year, or any peak season during the year, the whole idea here is to make money for Christmas. That's Christmas, Easter, New Year, Mother's Day, Father's Day, you name it. You're wanting to make some money at the end of the particular selling period so that you've got something to actually work with. So here we go. Here is some ideas that you need to actually look at if you want to make some money over Christmas, getting your products out there, getting them sold. So eBay, multi-countries, you need to consider where you're going to be selling your items. If you're only selling in the UK, then why aren't you selling in Europe? Why aren't you selling worldwide? Why aren't you selling in the States? Did you know that ebay.co.uk is just targeted at the UK market, and any international sales that you get are only going to come from people who are looking at ebay.co.uk as a country? So, don't forget again, if you want to send any inquiries through, or you want to ask any questions, go to the chat box and you will be able to ask me any questions that you want. I've just realized that for some reason my screen is not showing you what I want it to show you. Bear with me 1 second. There looks like there's a technical gremlin here. Let me just go back in, and yep, that's there. Right, it's there now. Okay, that was a little bit odd. I don't know what happened there, folks, but it is now showing what I want you to look at. Now, this is what I call the blueprint. This is the actual blueprint that we work by on moving things forward with people. We have a blueprint item, and that is what we use in our training and our workshops and our online training, so that you can follow a blueprint that gets you there. Also on the side, if you look on your right hand side, you will see a pop-ins tab, and what I will do there, for those of you that are on the live webinar, I'm just sending you the top tips report. So that will appear on the right hand side, and if you see that on your screen, there's a download now button. Please go ahead, click that download now button. That download now will open a new tab for you, and you will automatically have the free report downloaded to you straight away. So I'll leave that there for you for a couple of moments so that you have got that sitting there ready to go. So again, going back to this, now you need to be looking at where you want to sell in the world, and Amazon as well. Let's stick with eBay for a moment. What you've got to remember is, if you want to sell worldwide, you need to be on ebay.com. ebay.com will then forward your items out to up to 208 extra countries. You've also got ebay.fr for France, .es for Spain, IL, DE for Germany, etc., etc. So you've got plenty of other platforms that you can sell on. So for making money at a peak season, you need to be selling products to these other countries. But there's something else you need to consider. You need to consider that particular country's culture. Because if you don't consider their culture, you could actually find that you're doing a Western sale to a culture that does not celebrate Christmas in the same way as Western countries do. And it may be that you are spending a lot of time, effort, and money not advertising your products correctly. Or it may be that you're missing the market opportunity completely purely because you are not dealing with their culture and the requirements of that culture. So it may be New Year is the time that they celebrate. So then you should be looking for products for that particular country or that particular culture for that particular time. Things like that. They're little things, but take them into consideration. They're great ways to actually try and move the opportunity forward for you so that you can get that as an opportunity. So there you go. eBay multi-countries, need to have a look at it. Amazon multi-countries. Now, Amazon, if you have Amazon.com and you're selling on Amazon.com, then you are only selling out of the United States platform and countries reached from the United States platform. Amazon.co.uk will allow you to reach European countries. So that will allow you to port your items across over into .fr for France, .de for Germany, etc., etc. And that way you can also have other opportunities to sell particular products. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove that. So for the people that are on the live webinar, that offer has now disappeared. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, I do apologize, folks. Let's decline that call. That was not intended. You never know what's going to happen on a live webinar, do you? So we'll have to move that one to another time, I think. So what we've also got here for you, and I'm going to display this offer, and if you are on the replay, you will see this particular offer. You have got the opportunity to go to our free website and just hit the I'm interested button, and you can go through to our free website. Now, on our free website, you will have lots of things that you can take advantage of. So on here, all you've got to do is click on Get Access Now. So click on that button and put in your name and email address, and then that will sign you up. You will then get an email back just asking you to confirm, and then you can go into our members area. And in our Pro Seller members area, and this is all free, all you've got to do is sign up for it. There's nothing for you to purchase or anything like that. This is free stuff for you. So we've got 3 of the books: the book on how to sell on eBay, the book on how to sell online, and the book on how to sell on Amazon. Those are all downloads. They're there. Free reports, a little bit like that one you've just had now. Your free reports. So there's 10 of them in there, and there may be another one as well. And then you've got the live webinar replays. So you've got replays of educational training webinars that we've done. So, you know, how to find stock, how to import stock, how to make money using wholesale buying, selling eBay stock, and finding buyers to do it, how to make easy cash selling toys, clothes, and furniture, possibly for other people. There's lots of things in there. And you've also got the hints and tips library. The hints and tips library, there is 3 pages of product in there that you can actually go and look at, and there is approximately 80 some odd videos in here right at the moment, which you can go in and have a look. So this is all free stuff for you. You can go in and you can get that. I will leave that there. And then if you want to, you can always talk to me about the Inner Circle, the 8-week training videos, the Titanium. How to Sell Online Formula is a 7-module training course, and the 7-module training course teaches you exactly how to open and start your eBay, Amazon online website type business. And then you've also got the 3-day retreat, which is something else we do where we bring people who are very, very serious about moving forward over to our retreat, and they spend 3 days with us. And that is an all-inclusive 3 days. So we give you bed, breakfast, lunch, evening meal, tea, coffee all day, and it's all done in a very, very, very small environment where we are working exclusively on your business. So that is something that is there, and you can look at those for the future. But there you are. That is what you can have from the free stuff, and there's loads of stuff in there, and it's all brilliant stuff. I would say that, wouldn't I? But then I do believe that it is brilliant stuff. So there we are. Right, now getting back into this. I'm leaving that there for you. So I'm interested, just go in, click in, and move forward on that. Now, to sell things, you need to look at other worldwide platforms. You may have your own website. If you've got your own website, you need to be on Amazon. You need to be on eBay. That goes without saying. That is a must. As far as I'm concerned, that is just as important as having your own website, because I can tell you now, 64% of my turnover comes from Amazon. 28 to 29% of it comes from eBay. The rest comes from either telephone orders or my own website. Isn't that interesting? So Pinterest, Etsy, Facebook. Facebook is the big thing that we really should be moving you towards as well. If you're not selling on Facebook, get yourself up and running on eBay and Amazon. Then have a look at our How to Sell Online module course, and you will find that you are quite easily able to open up a Facebook store as well. So what you've got to do now is, whilst you're on the listings, whilst you're on there and you're actually trading online, what you want to be doing is looking at your keywords. Make sure your titles are keyword rich. If you don't know about keywords, guess what? Go to the free website and have a look at the information in here, because there are tips on keywords in here, and there is also stuff in the books all about keywords, and there's things in the live webinars all about keywords. So you will find out exactly what you need to do to get your listings up online and selling properly. If you're already in business and you've got stock to shift because it's not shifting, let's have a look at it for you and see why it isn't shifting. And don't forget, if you've got any questions, just hit that chat button and fill in the information on the chat box, which is at the bottom, and I will pick that up and I will come back to you. If I don't come back to you on the live call, then I will come back to you by email separately. If you are watching the replay of this video, you can still send me a question and you will get an email reply back as well. So don't worry or concern yourself about that at any stage. So this is what you need to be looking at, folks, to really make sure you're driving your business forward. You've got to get your keywords right. You need to be on multi-platforms. You need to be in different countries. If you get your keywords right, the stock that you've got sitting there, your excess stock that you cannot shift, guess what? It's going to move. You just need to find the route to market. You need to be doing things in the back office of your own website, possibly, that you don't know about, and also your eBay site and your Amazon site and your Pinterest site. You need to be making sure your keywords are there. And if you don't know how to get keywords, then you're going to find that out. That's not a problem at all. There are lots and lots of webinars that I do, and I do a lot of these free of charge, where you find out this information. And in fact, when you actually go into our free site and you register in there, you will have 3 training video links sent to you that you can watch, and they will give you a massive overview based on what we do in our How to Sell Online formula suite. They will actually do everything that you need to move yourself forward. And how you're making a profit, the profit calculator here is key, folks, because if you're not using any form of profit calculator, one of the problems you've got is you're not making any profit. Therefore, you need to know how much things are costing you. You need to know, what is the cost of your product? What is the cost of postage and packing? Are you doing free post or are you charging it? How much bubble wrap do you use? How much is bubble wrap per meter? Do you know that? I do. I normally pay around about 4.5 pence a meter for bubble wrap, but different suppliers will get you different prices. Different quantities will get you different prices. My purchasing power on bubble wrap is an articulated lorry load at a time. I can get extremely cheap. That was, of course, before we moved everything into Amazon fulfillment and other outsourced fulfillment services. Now we don't have to fulfill anything ourselves. It is all done for us, which is why I am able to tell you about how to do these things. So you need to make sure you've got your postage and packaging sorted, and then you need to be looking at your competition, see what they're selling at, and then decide how you are going to package and promote your goods. But again, all of that we go on in detail in a lot of the webinars and a lot of the free information that is there. And of course, you can upgrade if you want to and move on to any of the other paid sites, which will give you even more information again. So there you are. You've got to be able to make some money. And one of the things that you've got to do, the biggest thing, the biggest thing as far as I'm concerned, is making sure your title, and it's on eBay, you've got about 80 characters. On Amazon, you've got over 100 characters. You need to make sure those titles are keyword rich. You don't want to be using and, the, it, is, in, things like that. That's not keyword rich, folks. Those are just wasted words. You need to make sure you're getting keywords. If you need to look at where to find keywords, go to Google and put in Google Keyword Planner and start using that. That will give you loads of information. Alternatively, go to our free website and download some stuff on keywords. That will also give you loads of top quality information. So you can see there's an awful lot that you need to be doing to actually drive yourself forward. And there's an awful lot of free stuff out there that you can get. You just need to know where to look. And if you have a serious business and you really want to move things forward and you want to turn over several millions of pounds, then again, you need to look at where you need to be with your business. Now, we've had a couple of hiccups on this call tonight, which was not planned. One, I didn't turn Skype off, so I do apologize. And the second one was where I appeared to lose picture on one of my screens, and yet it was probably there. So we use the blueprint formula, and our blueprint formula is very, very, very comprehensive at where you are going with your business. And it's even bigger than this, because most of these open and extend into lots of other areas as well. And we go through this in massive, massive detail. These mind map templates are absolutely brilliant. And on one of the training webinars that you get, you will actually get to download the full blueprint mind map, so that you can actually see what it is that you need to be doing. Open up and you can then find out how to source stock, where to source stock from, how to do the white labeling of stock, what it is that you need to be doing to get yourself online, what it is you need to be doing to work out how you make a profit. See, there you are, look. Manufacturer, import agent, registered distributor, commission agent, employed company representative, main wholesaler, secondary. Who is making the profit on the purchase of that product? If that's coming out from China at £9, are you making any money if you're selling it at 63? And how much money are you making after all these people have had their little bit of money out of it? Very good question. Very, very good question. So for things like that, go to the How to Sell Online Pro Seller membership site, and you can download lots and lots and lots of stuff in there, and that will get you there. And you will also receive 3 training videos as well. They will come through and they will go in depth. This is just scratching the surface. This is just scratching the surface. Literally, it is. And one of the things that I've just been asked recently is, how do I source stock internationally? Well, that's fairly straightforward. What you need to do is do your research first. You need to research what it is you're going to sell. And if you are going to sell product internationally, internationally, and you're going to buy internationally, where is it that you are going to get that product from? Where is it that you're going to sell it? The ideal way of doing this, and this is the way we operate now within our business, is if I'm importing something from, I'm going to say China, which is where most people believe everything comes from. So let's leave it at that whilst we're on the call. If I'm bringing something in from China, in inverted commas, I will bring that in. And if I'm going to sell it in America and England, UK, and France, and Australia, I will split that delivery. I will have that delivered from China to those 3-4 different countries, and I will have them delivered directly to an outsourced company who will then ship them forward. So if somebody buys one of my products on my Australian site, they will get it sent out that working day or the next working day. So they get it quick. And I haven't got international postage to worry about. Brilliant. If they buy it in America, it'll go directly from one of Amazon FBA's or eBay fulfillment opportunities direct to the customer. If it's in the UK or Europe, it goes direct out of Amazon fulfillment services. What a brilliant way to actually get product out to people. And it takes you away from having to worry about dispatching stock. But if you are new to all of this, and you're just starting out and you are dispatching the stock yourself, make sure that you understand how the post office is working. Make sure that when you go to the website to do your postage, that you go there, you get your postage, and you are paying the best rate for the best service. What you don't want is the service that you just saw a moment ago. Bear with me 1 second. I do apologize. I should have brought some water up with me as well. But what you want to be also looking at, oh, and whilst we're on this, as you know, that tab is still open. If you go to the pop-in tab and click on that, you've got the I'm interested button, which says how to sell online. Click on the get access now. That will take you to the page here. Pop in your name, email address. In your inbox, you will then get a email from us, which you just need to confirm, and then you'll be able to go into the free website, the free How to Sell Online, download any one of the 3 books or all of the 3 books. They're there for you free of charge. All the free reports, the live webinar replays, the how-to hints and tips videos, and there's an interview with questions from me, which you can look at as well. You want to have access to these because those are chargeable. If you want to look at those, that's something else we can talk about another time. So you can always go in and do that. So click on that pop-ins tab and just download this stuff and use it. That's what it's there for. It's for you guys to use and to actually move forward. And then if you've got any questions, hit the chat button whilst we're live online and send me in a question, or just drop me an email and I will pick up with that and I will obviously reply to you accordingly. My email address is andrew@h2so.org, so nice and easy, andrew@h2so.org, and that will pick up nice and easy. The O, by the way, is the letter O, not the number, just so that that doesn't confuse anybody. That is there. So one of the things that you need to be looking at is who are you going to use this Christmas for getting your parcels out. So you might want to use somebody like parcel2go.com. Very, very good company. They will send it out and they will get you quotes from all of these customers. Now you can link your eBay account, you can link your Amazon account to them. If you're on a website and you're using Shopify, which is my preferred shop system, I use Shopify. Don't have to. PrestaShop is very, very good. Magento, if you've got a big business, is also really good. If you are using a combination of these, folks, then it may be we need to look at what you're doing with those combinations. But at least you can get this information and you can move it out and you can download it, and that is one of the places you can go. There's another one out there called Parcel2Ship. .co.uk, and that is another company that you can use. Oh, that's a bit small. That's another company that you can use to actually move forward with as well. And they will all give you discounts on your parcels and your postage. So there you are. That is a very quick overview. Just go and download some of that stuff from our site. Click on the Get Access Now and go in there and get your stuff that's downloaded from here. That is absolutely no problem at all. That is brilliant. And if you've got any questions, come back to me. I will pick up and I will email those out to you. Have a great evening for the rest of your evening, and I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Take care and bye for now.